Vashti. Okay, and he decided that he was so wealthy and whatever, I'm going to show people how wealthy I am, so I'm going to have a big party, right? So his big party, invites all his friends. So Vashti says, he's having a party, I'm having a party. So she goes have a party. So then he tells all his friends, oh, my wife is so beautiful, she's so great, so I'm going to show her off to you. Sends one of his people, go find my wife. Goes over to find a wife and says, the king wants you to come. And she says, no way, I'm having a party. He thinks I'm just going to drop what I'm doing and go over there? I don't think so. Go back and tell him, no way. He goes, oh boy, this is not going to bode well for Vashti. All right, I'll go back and tell him. Goes back, tells the king, and he is so mad. How dare she? I called her to come to me and she's not coming? Oh, this is not good. And his friends say to themselves, this is way not good. Because what if his wife doesn't listen? What's going to happen to our wives? No, not good. So they talk him into this. No, this is not good. You got to get rid of her. So he says, you're right. Kick her to the door, kick her to the curb, get out. I don't care what happens. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Somebody take care of her. Kicks her, gets rid of her. And then he says, now I don't have a wife. What am I going to do? So he sends his people out and he says, go find me a wife. Go find me a few to pick from. And they're like, oh boy, okay, here we go. So they go out and she has to be beautiful and she has to be pretty and she has to listen. Okay. So they go out and they find all these people. So they're going around. They're finding people. And they find Esther and her guardian, whatever, says, don't tell them you're Jewish, okay? Won't bode well because, they don't really so much like the Jews. Don't tell them. So they take her back, and she said, okay, I won't tell anybody. They take her back, and they're parading all these people in front of him, and he decides, oh, Esther's the one. I'll take Esther. Okay, she'll listen. She'll be, this is good. Meanwhile, I'll just call him the king's henchman. Come on, his henchman. His little right hand. Yes, man. Okay. But he really wants what? He wants power. He wants to be the king. He wants the power, right? So he says, what am I going to do? All right, so first we'll try to take out the king. So, of course, Mordecai hears this story. He says to Esther, go tell the king. Tells the king, and he said, I'm going to fix this. Go kill those guys. So they take care of those guys. All right, so they're gone. So then he finds out that through whatever, Haman saying, oh man, now I'm mad. I want to get rid of this Mordecai. Can't do it myself. That'll look too bad. So what am I going to do? This is where it is, the power of one. He goes back to the king. Because the king, he knows the king likes the power. He likes people bowing down to him. He likes all this. So he tells the king, what if we get rid of all those people who don't like you? He doesn't say that they're just the Jews. He just says, let's get rid of all these people. They don't like you. They don't bow down to you. If they don't follow the law, let's get rid of them. So they sent out an edict, says, okay, it's okay to kill all the Jews. Or basically, that's what it says, but he's saying, in a nice way, anybody who doesn't bow down to the king. And he goes out, and he says, okay, this is good. So Mordecai said, this is bad. This is really bad, because now Esther's not safe. We're not safe. Nobody's safe. Okay? Goes to Esther and tells Esther the story. Esther says, I'll fix this. He says, no, don't. Because if he finds out you're no, don't. It's bad. And she goes, look, I'll take my chances. She prepares herself. She fasts. She prepares herself. I'll take my chances. I'll go to the king, even though I'm not supposed to when I'm not asked to come. But I'll go anyway. Okay, so she goes. And she waits. She doesn't just burst in. She goes, okay, I'll take my chances. She goes in. And anyway, long story short, she goes in and she says, save my peoples. My peeps are important, okay? So you got to save them. So, and guess what? This guy here, Haman, fooled you into killing all my peeps. He said, oh, this is not good. I love my wife. I gotta get rid of Haman. Okay, so that's what he's doing. So that's basically the boiled down story of Purim. What can we take from this story? There's several things we can take. I won't even go past the, woman's lib thing. Okay? So we'll bypass that one. But what can we take this? We can take the power of one. Haman, one person, and this has repeated itself many times. First there was Haman wanting to get rid of the Jews. Okay? Power. Okay? Then somebody called Hitler one person decides, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to get rid of all the people I don't like. One person. In the beginning, ISIS, one person starts this. It doesn't start with like, oh, we'll get 50 people together and decide we're going to kill everybody. No, it starts with one person. And it festers and it grows. Because what do? They hold on to people's fears, and they hold on to what people want. Okay? The king wanted power. That's what he used. His power, his want of power, he used that to multiply his people and get rid of people. Okay? So this is what people want, people power. So, each one of you individually is the power of one. Okay? Power of one. You, eventually, will have families. You, eventually, be raising children. You have the power of one. What toddler goes into a play group? Put all kinds, all religions, all races into a play group, and they look at somebody who looks different than them and says, I don't like you, I don't want to play with you. How do they decide? How do you think they decide to play with people? Who's nice to me? How do they treat me? I'll play with them. Somebody's stealing my toys, I don't want to play with them. Somebody wants to share their toys, I'll play with them. Hate and discord, all those things, prejudice is taught. No baby lies in the nursery, looks over and says, put me next to somebody else. Okay? It's taught. It's taught by people. It's taught by parents. It's something they learn. It's not something they're born with. Okay, so you're going to be raising children. Instead of teaching hate, teach love. Instead of teaching prejudice, teach respect and acceptance. Teach it's okay to agree to disagree. I don't have to like the way you worship. I don't have to like what you believe in. But I have to respect it. So if you go, when you're a great fan, this is not just one. Now if you look around the room, there's what, 300 something of you? It's 300 families. You women are the backbone of the families. You women will be running the household. You'll be teaching. Teach your husbands too. Okay? Okay? They gotta learn stuff. Okay? You are the ones for the next generation. If you teach them love and respect, then they'll teach their children love and respect. And hopefully, if we get enough people learning about love and respect, the world will be a better place.